ebusuafo me cheche mu nyina ye frɛ me abana kwa atema ene me ba mo nche ya Guinness World Record ama me kwan say metima longest cookathon entimpam che me hia momoa esan say Guinness for age matuma ye ne print no approval mo de ma me no eno ne da screen ne no eno nti ama oye pafo nso e de o mani monyam abeta amechi ya santeman Ghana man ehia momoa say electronics anase ska anase aduane ene kitchen ne ma bia wo bia no wo betimi so de abe support ye se de be yankunimdie no ebe ya santeman ene Ghana man ye dia so pese wo boy ska semu anase enemem ne se wuntimi emfa ma numbers we eso na wo betimi e de afa 0242 08 74 73 0242 08 74 73 0256 63 23 36 0256 63 23 36 si so wo kumase anase kumase mpatamu ha bia wo bia wo pese wa wo de ne ma ne so ba wo betimi de aba oil party yensa beka program ne be sha 16 February e wo Knox Hotel ewo askwa adofonom eya mometa amechi se de be yankunimdie ebe ye dia medamase
Okay, ya mobibia ha, mobibia kwaba. Aha. Promise 102.7. Jumedi ni din highway sports. Ya besori su nonsia na nonsia kase bono aba betwaso de amaye. Ya trasi sabre wonim se ya gudie mu nsem ene aboabo ano de ebrew. Ba bibia wo bia tikan ho free sabre yi ekopim se nonsia bebo aye besori so ama nonsia kase bono aba no. Woni nyina beka bom na afi ensem no yatimi edidi ho enkomo ya cheche ya adwene ewo dwumade yi eso ensem a yaboabo ano ede ba enawie yi a yebedi ho enkomo Kwadwo Obin Junior eya crowds of folk ne yebeti akase won former player sese de ntiase aye adwuma between Kwadwo Obin Junior ene crowds of folk na say ena nkomotwetwe ne ekosiye die ne mantiase no eye adwuma dise wutie on Promise 102.7 abraya tenase ayede highway sports ede ebremo enye no nko yebewura eye chairman founder ede Maskai FC ono so ena ye chairman de ma the MTN FA Cup committee Ura Rosen Ata wakasa ede afa eye Ghana yem football ho ena ode asembi ato abanyanim tie betie nsema Wilson Ata akasa ede afa eye Ghana football ho afa ebewura FA no asoye Director General of Police Professional Standard Bureau eye DCOP Lydia Donko ono ena say the Ghana Football Association are appointing as chairperson for the Security Committee of Ghana Football Association. Ede impact eno de bema ESA committee na ho nsem ewa ha ani nyina ebedi ho enkomo said ye dane da ye no the first header no ye ne etiefo ene etwetwe nkomo ye no mo edidi nkomo enti o asembisa bia obetimi ede afa eye Facebook sisi search for Promise Radio and I say your passports Promise Radio and I saw your passports on Facebook na wo de wasem na afa ho wo de fa ho a abedwafo ewa ha ye nyina ebebobo ho na ya toato ho adwene na ya hwe ne nyina na ye kwan ye befa so na ye de aboa ama Ghana football atimi akoso nti the first 20 to 30 minutes dey enemy mamo hwe ye mamo etie ye wasem bia wo bia no say your contribution say your question owa obetimi de afa Promise Radio on Facebook and answer or the passports on Facebook ho nyina no odefa ye benya bre ne nya adaje na yakan na afi ye biebiem de amam se de mekan no ye se mo bibia kwa babiem o hwe on Promise TV so ɛhɔ so obetimi ahwɛ brand draw ebebie line no baabi awɔ ɛwɔ Ghana wiase afa na nyina a wo hwɛ yɛ no obetimi afrɛ ɛde abadwumadie ni so number no ɛyɛ 0536161607 0536161607 and after 0536178883 betimi edo message afa ho ebebie line no no ye line ebebie e dey atum na afi wo de wonsem a wo nyina no aba eye dwumadie so team of producers amutayachi eme the highway sports e by Samuel K Mensa Solomon Carter born again Clementino the darling boy afi baba isa the sports lawyer na Chirematen omo na aboabo nsem na no a ya betina se sabre kopim se no nsia bebo aye ba bedi ho enkomo highway sports ahyase ha promise 102.7 Zakito Alhassan Said Kofi Zakito atenase omame efri Cape Coast Zaksa wana amame free anaye hono free okay omame free Cape Coast ena papa free yendi
yes
nti oyemfante kakra ena oye Muslim so kakra dagumba okay mfante kakra dagumba so kakra tuote mfante no
meka
utimeka
meka say e kan fie de kan ya
yeah sure
meka mfante
Zakito
meka mfante
Zakito
meka pa
sa
meka
okay mfante ma yetie fo ni ahwefo akwaba
yeah,
Zag. Pamo makwaba.
We are fine.
Onte.
We are fine.
Zakito.
Say no ana spirit. Spirit. The bomber na about once.
I'm a message form. We could do much new baby. Kawama message form. Yeah. Uja for about Uja for dinner diaba. So messages Uja for dinner diaba. Only bako.
Akrofi.
Hey, Eddie. Or say, cool fante. Obey Akrofi, baby, I will be a child from the United States of America. Akosu Abakwajo, ono dia na yedi kan on suggestions and question time no. Ne dia and yedi kan or say, good afternoon Jibo, please I want update on Rashid Norte and Shafiu case. Rashid Norte and Shafiu case. We Akosu Abakwajo edi ode abano no. Zach.
Say Rashid dear. The last time I can ask him no. Say improvement behind by because boy no once a kotoko position say they want to cancel terminate the contract. Boy no so team no and this car kotoko e propose on my mom no. Inti asenye juma. Omo fi say if you are terminating na for bibia amaye. And the last time no na the management of the boy no na omo twa koma GF nti ade a yentimi confirm sisi a na komo twa koma GF let me put it omo na mason status committee e ma status nso e twa ma akotoko se omo yi ano asam se na mo player
ade abatu enim
ba yenga so ka tie fo no se na should not busun bi omo twa ne ka
sa
akatia ne de kotoko o twa ne ka as their player
okay
ba no pese omo no boy no tenase no terminate contract na boy no kotoko so come baby and the boy no na akoma status committee enti asat now the status atwa kotoko
status atwa kotoko
yeah omo kotoko
okay
makotoko so eyo ma no enti enyanya final decision from the status committee as well as say kotoko difo ana say omo debem ana say boy no mum na debem na so difo enti see ade am say honey ejina
enra menya information bi
okay
on Rashid Norte menim say obe de bet kan odi no na wa hwehuma
okay
information a menya ene say abra season no kotoko start o mu pre-season no Rashid Norte ba na o ye training kakra mu say ni pra no say ebe wie last season no ene ba nti about 5-6 matches e di wie league ndo wa mobi
yes
okay nti oba na obey train no mu se pra no ho no na Rashid Norte from where they from away inside the kotoko na me di nkomo no ni din na mentimi mo no say Rashid e ka kire mpanyifo say opeso okonkran na okohwe no
okay
kodo medical team ni yesen kom behwe no no de koto omani so opeso okonkran
okohwe no
na okohwe no na de mepese same moboa no mo hwehwe mu mame awie ni se enu akwa ne first time amete sa asem no se no kure bi wo sa asem ni mu a ne se Rashid Norte and the demand for termination of contract said there be obenya time no treaty no Rashid Norte and the demand for termination of contract said there be obenya time no treaty no ti same only with team of producers no mon hwang na mon fanka zakito de no we information a nipa ne de ma me say Rashid na ne be ka kire wo mo nti momomode na mon hwe sa no susumu emfa emame senior Boatin Yate or say please read the supporters of FC Petrocube once update about our darling club. Okay, Mepe radio station Moldova on frequency the amount na we are na what download app so nice say no Play Store na wati omo kakakra yes so say hold dey be omo dey update beba we so Edmond Kofi Jeche was please when is Hazo folks signing a new coach because Kotoko care about them oboa John Kwesi Asante please Jibo how much will one stadium cost if the government want to upgrade to hybrid grass. Okay, we dey say just your Frank boy mo there be Frank boy kwa there be yempo foforo yempo foforo so now say upgrade your grass na but recently Zakito o share Cape Coast near grass post Mareho
no it's still
Areho papa
too embarrassing too embarrassing
say they see Areho no menim say born again mo e Facebook wa come on for the current picture of Accra Sports Stadium and afi Cape Coast Sports Stadium no on for entoso but me sure say John Kofi Asante cost more than $500,000 cost more than $500,000 sabane ye na adwene say emfa ne say Accra Sports Stadium pitch no omo upgrade e dey call hybrid cost more than $500,000 but we Ghana asem ene ye kan sabe yam koso
what the news just in and say all African games no match in Pinfaja to say football matches no Omabono Accra Sports Stadium
asemaba
Babera Sports Stadium
asemaba
and a Cape Coast Sports Stadium
asemaba
enti me busa mo say panyime pa na kwetena se kofa ekwaji sa
o se bi ombe ni
we are reactionary leaders. We react to situations. They will react. Omo react na omo ya fecher na grass no omo spray na green. Na abo match na we. Ebo we ya then it go back to the normal state. Eti dem pan na besi ya mpemfo betina sama kepko. Unse de ma kepko de na e ara won sem say. Enche bia na calf ebe inspection say mediama
Enkobo Africa.
Enkobo Africa. Ana car for no ba ka chese sa park Cape Coast. Enya papa wonjintum. O ma nyama ese ye. Na nsi maintenance of pitch. Obi adwuma. Na anu na me hu Togo. Se nipa o maintain no grass no. Gana ni. Ana wakosunya sa ade no. Ana Togo o man ni na de maintenance of their pitches. Ashaninsa. Need the answer 24 hours on maintaining pitch. Now, who interview Najibu, he tells you how they support him. Need the answer over corner why in the budget. Me here,
Banyamesi and kind of TV, you Kuku Taye na ba.
So, or in the budget, me here in the TSA, me here a day we say, me young way near the Amano. The answer or no maintaining pitch. And at the end of the day, yet means such a company, such an individual, because a university. You have students maybe go or moonshot idea. I didn't go waste to. Meanwhile, our pitches are being destroyed.
Caneno. Now Parks and Gardens.
Parks and Gardens.
Say a buying company.
Yes.
And I say can't a human a buying her soon. Nti na omojuma ne say bibi ko mfa say garden near grasses ne sa anwoma ye parks ne sa anwoma no no mo ne ye ya bibi bia grass no bia ba ho no makohwe no ma ye ne sa anwoma no na ze wotwam wo parks and gardens wa aso mo nya adwuma
be ko no unhu bia mpo
aban ni mpo nyusu o mo fo mo nya adwuma
mfa nya hwe
because ye mfa ne say baba ya sports stadium anka akoye aban institution no komo na ese form no mkoye adwuma baba ya sports stadium Accra Sports Stadium the same thing. Yama ora Frank Boy hisika ma still. Your national stadium nyina purchase nye. Say amount for share on Facebook any of you or your pet TV. This is the current state of Accra Sports Stadium. It's okay as a pipe ne so na no pa wi anajo. It's susa dientia ye be say green grass na eba. Na what the park at was a one cataso at the abonuma boa many publicity grass so that base is your pebre so now I said the piano water so and water no so no a glass better so say no we are in a serious man you see now say meaning say born meaning the Facebook on no Frank why na you say on share a stadium so no born say Facebook for some bako Accra Facebook or Facebook page a unse has na sign contract Frank Wine has a folk minim the thing has board no a deport mu Frank Wine because this is a man that has destroyed our stadium purchasing on the maintain was say no has sponsor yes so almost ono na enko maintain po man for mom on na nya omo grass for mom na Facebook for boy tie for ni ahwefo a na omoda to Facebook am obi ehu a ukọ hu pitches na has 18 was e wo pobi man na we yes has any Frank Wine akosa na contract so ono na be maintain omo grass from mom he said about to destroy it at least they should have taken a clue from Accra Kumasi and the other stadiums say yeah the man no even a national investment because so I buy more contractor obi en say escape wo say has folk e man no contract open be mine anybody want me anye now look at has folk on purchase it's being destroyed I think say our biggest problem is maintenance culture and nipa na ya idea adwuma show mo nsem so no o man imagine say adwuma no mo nya adwuma papa mfa my so they will destroy it say it say afi University of Legon pitch na the Honorable Athletics na bibia enti no omonti mbobo wo so park no so botema ono indoor activities on ombe no no say baby ebobo Ghana nyina triste sede o nya say ati baba ya rempo na eye kakra based on the standard no baba ya there at least is better the other say na Cape Coast Cape Coast Sports Stadium.
Meraho.
Cape Coast Sports Stadium.
Meraho.
And that hono.
Say ya say kapa. That me enti prof chumesi no. Prof. Is it that I say oni Ghana na say washada.
Oh ya. Ma mema afela bi. Mema afela.
Metie pa.
Okay. So what is a reshuffle ba?
Mati say Mati say we na no no offers say na no even say Gabi and the kan ko interview no kwot on kakra bi wo
reshuffle ba e wa ban mu me mom kura positions na metimi aka wa ha even though e ma bonte say be ban ko ade a e be ban ko ade a Professor Chumesi ye be sesa ne position
no position no senior ministry a
na ede nya ban na yi no
abane no we na reshuffle new minister for na reshuffle mu
na wo bo ko position bi e you reshuffle
ko ba bia say for 2024 and me cry me support
the sports minister
you know
akano
won kware we do da
akano
we do da
onu se wan hwe owie ko parliament ko kan na yi ni wi a
owie na ya donase
owie a dede beba Ghana na abane dia shim na say omo dia cover no it is Isaac information ka come wa me
no because prof say prof et me trust na your pitches say ya you see prof na there menim say wo shadow say e ya so odion say ye nim no onnim adepotia ntia wo shadow yes ade na oye no do you deliberate And I think that baby Eugene, it was say you find solutions to this because and then I got I'm chilling and when maybe in Jaffa to say the 3 venues that they'll be using for the All African Games I crash stadium Baba and Cape Coast. First before move Cape Coast no be here. As my but our games in a month match. Facebook fast you Cape Coast I want to see and we are and first February. Today I can for Facebook Mashadi and then 1st February. Match yano ye bo all African Games Ghana e host you. Abana ko just to say sa pitch way they will use it to host international tournament. Eti prof what bit na say e she dem ade we say wie. E say wie ansa ni akoko yi keke sese e kwako ye ni. Wey. Also your prof. Look at what you are doing. Eti
okay so a prof are you
prof
men that here but prof yesterday we said the prof will not do this
David
prof should not behave like this
but men find the prof no mem o dey kan wasem but men find the school awako ne na ya
prof dey wonya
ama by say dey academic yi dey ama no
me dey ama no me question but me say so your prof you should behave like this so
obi attend that level was a professor now you man wey say cause na ye kan was man kan
Debut
as a professor level what do you now who's supervisor dey be say ya na man
the statement that me feel say a bit kakra so okay say professor pa na wahema BBC ekoswa me no ya adwen but okay say wo so your prof there it raises a bit of question
as an na yi na wonya no amfa kwata so wonya
and so no
yes how they be exactly to
abazak dey evangelist zak to aso
no what be me you know say me we yase
so eti baby Eugene no I think say we say serious kakra
okay
because intimi continue say Frank Boy ne has 4 points no what say has for the aka hu
on say no
na picture na unwa na Facebook me for more Frank Boy what kese
njugo na so you do make problems no as o defending no maybe o ha say you see kind wow defending no so no make problem no because we have speech we now cause a pitch and say there
what say
no so we have a problem no
okay has we o my Ghana kakraka ye timi
we are discussing
has baby o mo secretary si twetwo point hwepo bi ma sa se kakra bi o makwaji na se e beje o my Ghana hwe pitch se woni akwa has so a see anya fe to us
you admit say
no, but what I'm saying is ono kwa de as a football club no obed or try so be bibi so to the mention say Ghana minor ye team no ye say 2024 enche bi e be World Cup qualifiers ara ho sem ne say baby ababa era Sports Stadium Cape Coast Sports Stadium Accra Sports Stadium kwa de me enka tamale yenyim film esipon kwa de ebubu esipon say roof na bubu agu park ne so yenya baby enkobo ye World Cup qualify game qualifiers ye be chance abo obedu si yenya no ne enkoka has
we are talking about a national issue and we are looking at various facilities and need the standard for proper footballing development and training. Yes, say we are talking about development of players and players baby develop or more pitch or more training. I say unkwala sunya dey under trees. Then tine who say picture na ni ebu of because you say under set conditions akwala ni ntimi sunya dey yie ema nim dey se fata ni nko ni trim because o tidua na se no wo bi be se dua no so na otigu omo so ano enden anoma bi be gina no ne be su afa na okope boba ato aba abo na na asesen isu to be da nya ba bi asua de enframa bo ne bo a adua ne betimi abu abo ne kom enti yehu sa akola asua de under trees a ne abu afu ne edi yaw because it's not a right place for proper nurturing and development sa so na player ye training na no pawie numre a bad pitch so a yentimi hwe ne din ka se yenka Accra Sports Stadium yenka Cape Coast wieye and yenka Kumasi wieye no house of folk omonde ye and at this point baby omonam no enyoma so omutimi battle for relegation enti se ekohu se baby omoye training Monchemonka has to for class video mu post here of players physicals, you see more brown than green. And that screen is
and just brown. That's why potholes. Not just the.
And I say, Nina Broso.
The brownish part.
What you say?
Any problem because whether na woman is here, say untiminya you should be bria. Grass no a bit me akosi, but this grass has not been kept. Meaning say Frank boy he was starting a juma.
Was started contract was started. Frank boy started.
And so who be say ya? What me bo ani nguso say Kumase nye. And we no.
Here, bushy. About your famra. Here, bush. There you go. Place no. About your mungo. Baby, a place no answer or moko no so. Pitch now so. I say a fire to forest.
I no go so mo ye ju.
Just immediately after the pitch, wait, so I walk ever ship no cobia. Who's pitches no more about 3 or 4 pitches at this same
as long as you are training on the pitch. Say me back number who's a pitch in here. Now when you're training, I mean, you need some more. What I say? I said,
deliberately, or mama no F. For no trust. Picture would develop. I don't change. Yes. Baby, okay. So what about the car?
Who change you or no wish more bit my cow?
Yeah,
yeah, me know you do.
You cannot see this and be okay with it.
All African games, yeah, pitch grammar.
No, we cannot see this. Is it a brand? How to folk now recording the video? And not the Babon thing. You can't put this out. Won't be for way Babon thing. If there is any clubber, what has a folk doing? On Nim has no but has Facebook page, has YouTube page. No, but who say Hannah has a folk a trainer. What kind of ideas and obenya about the club had to folk? You are not building a proper image of the brand with this video. You are destroying the brand.
Where I agree with Seobedi. Any the images that are coming out. You see, you can't branding. You can't.
I got that way.
Me patrol okaso STC. Also after a woman to STC. Tagada anyhow, won't be hold responsible.
Because me buy a son in a coy.
There be your papa was here.
I say your office already, and we told him the PA.
I make church moon. So won't just see. You do as you have said in no year and son and that's why.
Many know the champs, so don't worry.
Or so why is no one who will be responsible because buy ya. Go we be a massive that nasum.
What a man word is only when you see Mossy. Man
sign power. As a man sign power.
I'm interested
including me.
Oh dear. Oh dear, because
30%.
That's why I fit for the comedy.
Say I did because this Akito. Yes, you
I know the another sadness about
any 3 days. No, I just go the obedo.
I don't
say by Jumano Park. Say how much can you come off?
Oh, say my transparent.
Some more kind of mechanical. Siasia by Jumano Pa over to office will Siasia carry over sorry so qua Siasia. Massa men from Sicamo blame.
My mother.
I didn't because of sign of maybe no. Like it to say Sanko never that sports in finance committee now.
Sir,
yeah, I just go find.
Hey, Shaka.
But we
maybe I'm nobody arguing say this is Accra House of Folk. A video of the Bible in essence anything. You want to tell the whole world, say Accra House of Folk, more prepare for the upcoming second round of the season.
Yeah.
And a messenger, as a project club, no, as a macrab, no, and we a back no. Now, obit baby, na uhua, or pese or don't be I'll be better. Timono. If you send these pictures out there, Jibo, the communication
said directly. The house for I started there. I'm see Obed almost so sure Kotokosu the amount of ready.
Equalization.
The communication that say where directors or a manager come Parado. Any team no, they must answer to this.
Reason why I'm doing about one thing.
Why? Say if it's better you don't put anything out there than to put something like this out there. So once maybe na Zakito ka say omunye well resourced in terms of equipment and materials and finances. Somebody be yes no man.
No, Parado that's all.
Oh yeah, you want to
hold in the position.
Okay. And I also a jai. Also a jai.
Oh, maintain so a jai but maintaining catch.
And I you know.
Maintain so see you know.
Or secretary to Koko.
So
you so operate one of the people that offer na on pan offer. Or the obi including to be. At times to many to me break all, but Pali doesn't care.
The phone no problem.
Like it to say no yapa. Sasa na wokan na yapa.
No phone.
Obey am na be phrases here.
Sasa wokan say onu ntija.
Ba for to aso my use Akito microphone.
House of Folk cannot present such pictures to the public and yet
on ahead of yourself.
So I'm lacking materials and equipment. I'm make a case before the board.
Okay.
So board now farm man I can't has a jita phone say board nka hu bi na yehu de yehu. As of now there me found board no for now. But the reason why the board cannot also be a distance or from it ni say enti wo so omo fie omo office omo phone so now who say these images call rounds how do they fail right away na kai so omo for pare no mo say masa na de na yehu denti na masa images we images we ko was me ni no ma e de na obehia e bia fa budget bra ana afa wa yi bra na yenyema is it present good pictures yibo teams na
how can you change picture was say no all good pictures so it's better you don't show it so only me man it doesn't come in here
it comes in
I over video I want to other way
this is current
back here
catch it minia kumase you see pictures na images na yehu no even in Europe
say onim di miom di amount
if I'm saying
say Ramos
oh no say I know come back
just 6 hours almost and for fraba
I training place one now
o dey enti on ko ha
farmer game on kupi on
still now who run on change
come striker me point ni say the omuye they can do better
yeah
okay in Europe elsewhere
so the video now is showing 1 day ago and run on the
back and now 6 hours only another one
this one on the aba
Europe Africa elsewhere weather not me my grass in shit snow not me my grass in shit me wa almost spray na green fefe because the pictures that are going out there and anopana obed mami be say there's a technology even on your device on betimi dia yama picture no I be present it very well and na odi kotoko omo call your presentation and pay
yeah
or they tell me say enra legends no dia no enra wi aha presentation omo call enra no wo de nya botena hwe behind say pictures nipa no mo gina ho kasa ndie omo ba as say no mo tena but hwe behind the omo no you could see say omo blur e kire no so that it doesn't give the kotoko training adakoja ache hono no because camera dey be capture almost everything bia wo bia
yeah
and you find a way to make sure say images that one person e be back out no what finding a way to cover it I think when no operating waduma even though I think the board must be interested in all this any management they cannot say operating na here therefore e kwabonti and e kwabonti sa ko egu team ni hu fia e has hu fi na egu enye operating hu fi na egu but operating the team no say omo need the requisite expertise na omo employ obi nka omo ho no super say anoma no I think I want to tend to agree with Akito kakra say Frank Boahin ye nyina na yadam foro no Frank uba ejeje osupa asia kofa green grass technology obi
from Fulham
expert from Fulham de na ba ye nim say Ghana pitches there but Frank your presence in Ghana is destroying our pitches
some
pitch ben what man ye
enye say nyene nyina
Kumasi stadium problem Accra stadium problem Cape Coast problem Okoje house there Akito say problem
But as you do, less than 1 month, eh?
It was setting a human.
Maybe I just say takes time.
Okay, they're different boy in Ghana.
Okay, and you come
2008.
They call 2006 World Cup.
Oh, Germany.
Oh, Germany. You call bomb match view Kevin Cottage.
Yeah, okay.
Temekaya.
I don't know your Juma.
Aha. You run antechimo. Yes, pitch on bobo. So the Kobusa is a Ghana. The first year from wine. No, yeah, nobody acquire by Ghana. That time, radio station be interviewing me.
Yeah.
The buy contract, we hold a buy contract from 2007.
Maybe sometimes maybe don't mean blame so much. What the kind of money?
Yeah, Baba Yara don't you finish.
But I say,
when number Baba
So about it comes back to maybe I draw comparison. Grass on your speeches be which one and I opted for. Sikase na you triadema. So I do that things when we get to that area so you because if he was able to do a craving cottage, now it was used by.
Oh,
Frank Wine officially. So Frank Wine officially has empowered to Abonte on 4th January. So when you're close to
just a month,
30 days.
So you expect
you cannot blame me so much.
30 days.
No, in a dry season.
30 days. In 30 days, won't be any changes. You won't visible changes. 30 days.
I mean, in a dry season, I think that you obey say we don't get for some time. I think House of Folk, I know some month of images are never out. Sometimes we House of Folk now or my dressing now we you're supposed to be in one brand no be the Adidas will be the Nike you see the point. These are some of the things I won't share. So omo in charge of such area no say omo critical on them
and
yes,
simple
I thought we are critical on them.
Okay, ours omo use umbro in a training and the bobo
okay
which is bad and no the bobo.
You see the point. My father say, "Oh, they don't know mom.
Oh, stock no go inside."
And they mom.
What I say?
The most important thing is that our phone number on pictures are. Now has official Facebook post.
Apples to with has almost say umbrages.
Almost say umbrages. You want
Nina ya but me ade ba kwa. Ya na maye din ni say. Ye mo kan nyina, o ma try so mo ye bibi.
O ma na ya de na aka ho.
Anya o ma na de kura. O ma try so mo ye bibi. Onim say Menzak more a lot of problems about how House of Folk is being run as a football club.
Yeah.
But there are certain areas, and Yakurana, because of my try so
many careful.
So to them, say, I am not a with Tramom. Tis over the okay.
But you continue to tell them to do the right things. Also, by idea.
I know, dear.
So, on your also by idea, do the right things.
I know, dear, you will not stop saying it.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it is the Obed Rezi, and your first football team. Now senior team, SJS Fofo. Now junior team.
How do you justify it?
So this is remember into the picture Mudia.
Okay, a Premier League clubs in Nana. It looks like House of Folk and a functioning junior team.
Yeah, Ras, yeah.
first.
I wonder what a functioning junior team.
And no certified
junior team.
Boy.
Minimum be mo ba ko to ko junior team.
Minimum
be mo bo league be no mo bo, competition be no mo bo. Eh no mo ye.
The fact say omo mo bibia no doesn't mean say omo junior team.
Anyway, junior team be na ye dey share dem in bia bo.
Omo junior team. Coach na no dey na.
What top players go so the junior team member was say.
Ese just play. Na on team bo. That dey na confirm we say boys ni bi o wa.
They were meant for the junior team. So mo anu ni ade.
So you see
because junior team ain't ready. He said it because any ready na oyuso mo senior team on can coach na kan.
Okay, so there's an
you know na go training. You know na go training coach. Amaso coach. Gazali is on the junior team. Junior team am I? So na obeka say omo junior team.
Obia go fit the Ayabo answer baba for.
What is it?
Was it they play PS14?
The other Bajibo. Yeah.
Oh, no people say a question. Latest development on Kotoko. Almost second pitch now. Yes, say obedient by say YouTube page. Yeah, now tired of what is the latest on it?
Obed.
Say pitch no more time na
the seat of the public.
Say more time na moye.
Yes, starting na we baby. I'm George Amakumbe.
Also, what now the total cost of it? Say me can say MTN.
I didn't see you also baby.
Oh, won't you question?
Oh, question I can.
Oh, starting on about 12
there was a pitch.
I know pitch new year. Second to go 2 pitches.
So what me say? Pitch na was here hono.
And now
but so more time there was a pitch on my years to training.
And I'll say you are talking about that pitch now. Was your still is under construction. And I'll say almost starting now you move but that pitch has not been completed.
No,
then you know can
pitch no.
On any other pitch except the can you
yeah, no American pitch no.
Oh can work in here.
And one American. It was started and completed.
So one must
starting all over. That's what you say.
That's a complete you know. As I didn't say, Papa, I'm starting all over. I'm going it.
Personally, even this morning, I was saying it on my YouTube channel, say, the pace of development for the second project, and yet.
I want me
I see now for videos about tennis machines so
mom start training
how much back I think
I mom go to his car
and no I call a call adakwajache ansa na me be hebo no me buy na me bo fu pa and that day it was massive oh me je mu pa no me bo fu the project and how our project no I slow good. Now that and then because one me call you know the actual pitch now na wo dada no. Okay. Now omeji grass no and the fence na wo nyina no which is even a different story altogether. If you go into it might be something else. But first of all, project na IMC na that should be established. And IMC no nyoma na
na ha na
but IMC na oh good. Now pitch na nkasa na ho dada no omo dwie no na omo yi pipes ne bia free ase no omo de bricks bi gin ho na omo reduce the size of the pitch and timelines na initially omo de man no na omo twam kura be 2 months
my timelines
according to the contractor no ho na me engage
and then a contractor na catch
it was a deal and new can say by this time crowd should be almost
ready
done. Yes, according to the contractor now. According to the contractor now.
There's no money for the project
for
and that is the gospel truth.
Enya IMC project. Enya IMC project. Sadi we na no mo de age. On so mo ya astrotefa. Omo de kan de wage ho ansa na o maye. The other screen so ya. Good. Nti omo twi so wie no. Ana omo de size we omo de size no. Na be smaller. So there were complaints. Me kram be can. Then I had course to say pressure aquaman now they've converted it from an astrotef back to a grass pitch. So
that's astrotef maybe
till the next time I'm call you know na sa breaks na that screen so no o ma yi ni nyina free ano ho no e dia kogu nchen na so no almost bie mu bie
yeah na go back to the net
to size no and at this stage no the black soil some the kind give so failing. Some of the black soil because this was the time I know my failing. No. Some of the black soil now
black soil the next free astrotef
no confirmed now it's confirmed from astrotef to grass back to grass and no more piping. But by this time no keson come skip
then I don't know maintain back na anyi ni
e ho na asem no no.
Say the idea of the astrotef by the mind
it's a sign because Osha Park no share astrotef
aspect no
project na e share astrotef
because before I better touch pitch no say who change their call astrotef no one as what the strength
there's no evaluation
yes now who be the cost involved now so who ahoden wait me there
evaluation
so tell me say ebi so na sometimes you too omofo ebi assassin so new good for
that was the thing the assassin ankasa na da ho no now pe baby foforo assign aye an additional project now based on demarcations now we say nya
another
additional
place
project said then
say bia on say pitch we no wo ho na bia pitch we wo ho na bia wo san ye foforo aye stands bi aye e bia dressing room bi wo ho a na space a wo be yes ade na wo ko say
akono entimi nye wo
say ase ho no e occupied ba akono so esoro no e dan wo ho to let's say bia bebu e ho no
en say dan de e don bebu
na okobu e container project no so aka ho ana
say the temporary
untimi no whether is temporary kra untimi nkobu
because that pitch no half was all corner ko ha who say efe
no that pitch was
it
was an MTN project. But MTN signed a contract. MTN signed a contract.
This was in July 2019. And our chief marketing officer MTN,
yeah.
Noel Kojo Ganson, I quote him. MTN invested a total of 524,000 Ghana cedi. 524.
5.3 billion.
5.3 billion.
And a kakra so.
Almost into the entire refurbishment of the pitch, which includes rebranding of the venue, regrassing of the pitch, fencing of the venue, provision of seating area for the technical team and 32 players. This investment preceded a previous contribution of 375,000 Ghana cedi on construction of changing rooms and offices for the technical staff of Asante Kotoko in 2011. And you see, from 2011 to 2019, now MTN has spent almost 900,000 Ghana cedis. Kotoko training pitch, so in terms of for changing room,
I'm breaking it down. The actual figure dedicated for the whole project. Also, MTN signed a contract. There is a percentage for project. 50,000 every year. So for a 3-year deal, no. 150,000
for project.
Into contract no sign your credit version. Make a project no.
Project, what they agreed ni say.
O sign a contract now.
Aside sika mo de makotoko no. Omo project money.
And you for project
50,000 no mo de makotoko. Yes. Ti afibia no makotoko 50,000.
Tina 150.
Yeah.
And a Dr. Kwame Chei. Because almost 50,000 project now almost cut 3 years ni bo one person de yen. Na ain't me meet the standard and Dr. Kwame Chepe.
Okay.
So he added money.
On what
And more redesigning how the project should be. Because not the way I know mobile no. Not the ninja home. He added around 200,000 to it. To complete it. Okushiom Wakranium Kasai. No, see okay. Maybe some yen this standard. No more assessment. No, this can be then. I can't home to meet the level. So on paper, contracted that hono. So I catch them so I spending 900,000. It's not possible. And the first part no boy and no facility ne was hono. A sro no mu wie no.
Dr.
Sapon de no. And then on the year a sro de no. O man wie no
because they okay.
You see, as I make no. And yet one original. It was a press conference.
Based on the okay
statement,
based on the
no,
MTN invested a total of 524,000 into the entire
project
refurbishment of the pitch, which includes rebranding of the venue. Rebranding of the venue. Regrassing of the pitch, fencing of the venue. I don't know provision of seating area for a technical team and settle place. This investment preceded a previous contribution.
The previous near Srohodiano, not the pitch. Previous one no man.
Rebranding, refreshing, and that's
that. You see that, you know, I don't can you know, yeah, the Bakwani Baka will precede the India say additions been on
Addition, what they can say.
the story in itself and they say the MTN has spent this amount of money to do ABCD.
And on na Abra MTN for Ayo Majuson Besa Pujeti.
Can call George Amako on this.
Obed Echampon was a management member of Kotoko.
Oh, you know what? I can.
Na management in yes, Umuko Saakwa. Or say a communication director.
Hey, then there's a problem.
Yeah, I would send it to you.
Because if Obed didn't the bank,
Obed say
It's Obed
the marketing manager of MTN,
based on
then
the
there's a problem.
contract they signed with MTN on project. Based on the contract they signed with MTN on project. Sikana was Akito, all kind of wuko to know. And yes, Sikano, and I never contract.
But we cannot agree with Obed, even though we don't do respect to him.
Never agree.
But with that, see, where they work to a court document. Obed then or can I actually? So Obed bet me a boy with better and further particulars.
Oh no, contract in the case also.
It doesn't. Marketing officer. It doesn't edit there. This is MTN, a big brand.
MTN
and I can say so Obed betting me boy and listeners and say, oh my better and further particulars to prove who said your work cannot. Other than that, Obia became MTN and not the government.
Yentuaso. Yentuaso.
But marketing manager officer. Okay, not the company for Obia
Zakito never for Utie promise 102.7 highway sports and was Gusua Utie no. Obed we are storing and to say park in a do say
park
they say from the whole Canada young quite artificial IBM no AstroTurf back to green grass.
This project and na make catch say project no madwie and no madwiri egu and then another Zakito Kase.
Expecting all this amount. This is financial cost, financial loss.
And your financial. Nyabo tre Zakito.
You spend 5 billion.
Zakito nyabo tre. Asemba nyabo tre. Every single Kotoko fan. Ebe happy send the team no benya AstroTurf. Once nyabo tre. Enyo mani bu ho a Zak say mea ontiase. No, listen. Let's nyabo tre, siase nyabo tre. E bi ko mo start no. Amu ye omo yi no. No money da bibi so. Oh yes. And I can give you examples.
I said you are making assumptions.
I'm not making assumptions. The nyina ye kan wa hane assumptions.
But when they read and reported speech.
Reported speech no bi ko be challenge. E management member.
Obi wan challenge.
E management member.
Wan challenge. Oh, they challenging the world.
Na me ni ho.
No.
A management member then.
We started the project. Any you free on I hand you over the project.
The
budgeting and everything was done. Yes.
Okay.
The budgeting and everything was done.
No. Onim the amount that went.
Afa onso unya abotre na o chichi wo so afa hu do. Etina me say asemba.
No, because we started
asemba ya munya abotre.
The processing and everything started. So issue near say project na is slow. The pace of the project.
But from pictures how do go there, it looks like omoba back to green grass in there.
But still na
from pictures I'm call there.
But looking at the pictures better. And now you see the entire mom destroyed. No, that's our second page.
Yeah.
It just second page.
Yeah.
Oh, it had an effect. Into between sacrificing. No, between sacrificing the Omoje training to say, anyway, no, they felt that there will be the need to sacrifice this one for a new pitch. That is the whole thing.
So it was AstroTurf then rethinking. Yes, don't go back to the old stuff.
You go back to grass.
But that's where I have a problem. A bad day now. If decided that this one won't go, if you destroy a whole facility at all, somewhere along the line. No, I got you say, I do not pass on back.
So, as I said, it's not a baba saying, you know, and your man, and over first. So, consultation was not done before Omudi says AstroTurf.
Yentuaso. Same, Yentuaso, founder of Sky FC, chairman, Edema MTN FA Cup Committee, Mr. Wilson Atta. wakasa ede afa Ghana football ena ode adesede bi ato aban so anim se aban ede ne ho hye football mu a aban so omo bi ana omo ro bi a ombetimi play na aboa Ghana football yentie founder Edema Sky FC Ombo Division 1 and afi chairman Edema MTN FA Cup Committee Mr. Wilson Atta.
Yeah, problem no. The only way for Ghana football say all the stakeholders live up to their responsibilities. The first one you are buying. See who football say education. See now youth and sports. I am not sometimes normally can education. A complete industry to say agriculture and education. Football is a complete industry. Be assassin so nya etri no mo nya be no ma be on betumi akoye adwuma akọ ayeyu almost the end ball. Nti nyame atum na ka investing omo crowd who can bring us more money and more attention than school for crowd bebre engineers will be produce no much me. But football for what Ghanaian footballers etumi the kind of money the omo investment omo be so omo kwa bontin ko bobo no munyeska nti you say football no it's one area as o man you bet me dey reduce youth unemployment but I see ye and all Aban has to do now say Aban be establish force fund.
Hello Asebu Same boy ni bi na hello na mpese ora was na tanga me frɛ no o ka se me asam adwena nko o si aso si engineer se bo mo kare no de maye sa no kan boni bi na mentie bi.
Yeah, problem no. The only way for Ghana football say all the stakeholders live up to their responsibilities. The first one you are buying. See who football say education. See now youth and sports. I am not sometimes normally can education. A complete industry to say agriculture and education. Football is a complete industry. Be assassin so nya etri no mo nya be no ma be on betumi akoye adwuma akọ ayeyu almost the end ball. Nti nyame atum na ka investing omo crowd who can bring us more money and more attention than school for crowd bebre engineers will be produce no much me. But football for what Ghanaian footballers etumi the kind of money the omo investment omo be so omo kwa bontin ko bobo no munyeska nti you say football no it's one area as o man you bet me dey reduce youth unemployment but I see ye and all Aban has to do now say Aban be establish force fund.
Okay. We ura was nata. Kabi mamesha simfio.
Mr. Poku, and some Mr. was nakano. Mr. Wilson Atta Kano. And yet different from Meme stance when it comes to the government involvement in football. Main cast as I mean put words into my mouth. Meaning the American Tino, Obana also cannot no cannot.
Engineers no munye
no, and I'm saying what kind a lot of things. I want to
Captain.
So maybe I will go a bit overboard. I will forgive him. But the assembly make can say they be a car and of your source. I say yeah, the sports they be on minor. I say if you say as an government nabum. And my son has always been say if the government is interested in say or also sports no the benefit of sports no the government can also start from the end. We shouldn't behave as if say as the sports people to island be so and government as the island be so because at the end of the day FA no answer about to be the FA to me and change the constitution of Ghana. Constitution of Ghana is paramount and the government is supposed to ensure say every Ghanaian our wide frame of mind benefited from the national kitty. So say government that interest not show that interest now. The government can call the football people into a meeting. No one will lay the cast. Especially seeing them in football equals what ya jam on general if you're not more kind no manage your own pass or no free say or more fighting for the autonomy of the FA say outlive the usefulness. And now it's becoming deteriorating to Ghana. I don't know say if you sit down now by who say football tell no make say yen football that say sports no. And also Gina Brand said they catch say health sector. Said because agriculture. Said because said now I was talking about incentives or they call other whether I'm the buy and that's about the call at the end of the day. is about C to 8 say. Adia bia Ghana buy anywhere no. Ghana for ebe benefit. Because if you sit down and say for FA4 na de bia de omu ye ya omu this guy na aban no enka ho hwe and show adia bia say no my youth, the youth of Ghana no is supposed to benefit from this. But the people bia you say omu ko ne mo na mo esa de no it aban amamu a the next 10 years to come no after football ko yent kan hwe na a big industry ya allow na collapse because of say aban ensure that willingness no so yes, I agree with Sonata. Some of the things or kind so engineer train them they buy that stuff no. It's not something that I'll buy into that. But me free say this is the time, especially a woman, a timer. I say you buying a TC form. And the next successive government will be beyond a TC form my football on the sports and say and also in itself. Industrial a day at the four eba. A man nipa etimi survival etia man pressure so because name is Poku see a boy you cry just imagine a nipa through your football obanya jumaye here that is a new esa ban no epanyuma mo ye so you think about all these things for every club never club be nipa etia onka ansana tanker staff ansana nipa ye wodwuma omunya Ghanaians. It is if we are here na see here na ban no ho edu be rom here abi on say say any year me once I feel say once that football is under the constitution of Ghana now FA no is holding something in trust for the government of Ghana no we shouldn't sit here to allow some no more can FIFA you know so much and some be ya can e way aye niam na fe there it has come back and they keep it amai and I hear so far so Abayano must show a bigger interest. Say if the football people are dragging their feet, come over who and try say make the right things. Since Abani is powerful than all of us, including whoever is the FA president or executive council, you know, the government must come in and show willingness.
I know now Obi say football ya okay. And most of the time no concentration wo your league na able. So Abani investment wo.
Yeah, and very most important here.
Almost all the Premier League clubs are owned by private.
Yeah, by the all Ghanaians.
No,
most of them Ghanaians.
And they said the hospital be a Ghana be a bank.
Oh, the council we are about.
So it is a bibia a yawo dia, wow dia. Now per se a buy bay investment to ma. As a wunya bibia be show. Yeah, a bay a buy na kono. A buy the Ghana for sika babishi. Enye bibi abana establish it. They say Black Stars. Black Stars there abana said yes or Black Stars. It was the sike koshema when him say Ghana for there.
Okay.
So to them say na said there. But there obi akwa ko bie there. Abana show say ubeye adwuma no ko abeje tax.
So all these players are about Black Stars. For the trade home. Everyone pick you. And these private individuals here are buying Amwaya and a master players no a grow to that level here on Black Stars. So it means in a way Abana is benefiting from that private individuals. They are more
almost so benefiting.
Good. That's why here say there should have collaboration. No. I don't think that collaboration must start from somewhere. It's a man show interest. Say if I even invest well, the Black Stars no for some years to come no you bet money a proper Black Stars. Than the win. I don't know. Abide the at any point in time. Bibia or manubia should I say. Bibia or manubia no. Esa abanani hunu. Now see to it say. I don't know call for the betterment of Ghanaian people. That's me before. Yes, me too say the football people. Yeah, a lot of things. The economy of football they are the bread Ghanaians. Yes, I didn't. You need any data to show. But the government can also start somewhere because here can Black Stars we are $8.5 million. Now why move 5 and I think that is not enough. That is not helping the government. That alone to Ghana. But if you have done proper investment, you show say a willingness to make sure say youth and sports. You make have two bodies no youth and sports. It didn't know because the sports no, a lot of people are a lot of youth and are benefiting from there, right? And then itself is creating job opportunities for Ghanaian youth. Aban so they be our try say Ghana ni akoda tewa obele adwumaye. So if there's a sector let me yes ade na masisi now and say we mu meka enti you show bibi. And I can Aban can also show that willingness no. Call the football people into book and let them know say they are under the umbrella of Ghana Constitution. And for that, and near my football cause ye. Sabano see to it.
Okay.
Now Bano push for it.
Captain, may I say before Mamintios way on the Wasonata.
You see, it's not like Aban enye ebida. Enra sankomo we buy. Obekaya okachire yen say Afcon clubs in Africa. Na Aban try ticket mamo de call.
Every be a chum.
It's not like Aban ye ebida.
Yeah.
Na Oma Higate no so scan by no maji no mati dom be more clubs no so dom be father tete omuka no ma aye. Then a group of people from who football people. Say football e be wiase nyina no omo na ye omo dia. Nti omo say yen dane football no ma omo bia nyina ho mfirim. Unim say central for kwan they are refusing to accept central for say stakeholders. That is one thing my brother is not even getting. Ti ye crampono ye bo aden ho de rodi ma wo mo.
Ya na yati a team.
Wo ma ti o mu team no mtom ba bi no mo ye wo ball. Obi ampani ba bi mfa.
Na munya ye team my.
Na munya ye team ye nya ade. To the extent that it got to a point say Ghana Central for no minimum and I'm sure you were one of those people. Come we ya catch say Black Stars impo national teams in impo no football for no dia. Now go put some say any other am say Aban mo ho ka o say and they aba say they say Ghana dey bia no so obo ho kantino and they so obo ho ka. Then you ask yourself say what kind of mindset, what kind of thinking is this? Before you can learned people, but they were spewing these things because they wanted to have their way. And on your kind of corrupt FIFA officials be more echi. Omunya FIFA corrupt FIFA officials because kosha omachi no mo church letter the bag Ghana ha. Those letters all were procured because they had their men in FIFA. So mo corrupt so omo Aban say yate home from adie. Anywhere our football is. The captain Captain Siasia Captain yaw akwamia boati sechi Siasia na wotia no ma wani abre dindindin a wo se won nasem okan ne wasem ne yepe now we start on for him. I want to address you kokachire no na ne bo ko bankrom say omo nkopa to Aban fankoto dwe so omo nkopa to YouTube because and Mr. Fianu betina haka kire yen say wo hunu say upon hindsight no sad decision na omo take here no it was a mistake omo hear the biggest mistake. That's where I am. Na some antina me say we am from so a
it say a school feed ni buy na secondary schools ni bi e yo madwen so mbe yu omo every the one no makoy omo private yi nti say Aban de bibi ko schools na sa schools no mo ya under school feed ni enjoy a ma mo ya private yi no unya bi any free SHS yes wa pede bra be register now the osime ya na matimi school
enti me am ye ma
na school for area school no mo choose o mo schools no mo kwane yan choose ho a o se adan na
Aban man conform me ho
what is what ho
say Aban go private schools no also
I don't think this ayamode by
no.
How many people Ghanaian people who are crying, who are fighting no those a few are yes ade na etwa ade no koya na almost selfish interest abom trizo a any football almost any. So we think about the larger population. It's not about that few not few no ka ho or a strong member or can one say we ka tire say wonu ho enu na won kan o. So it means a larger population no our Ghana who said no that's not the way to go. Yan play role be ya be. But we see say football is destroying say benefit I say the Benja no munya gbafo yi. You know and yes Aban say enti Aban no ate. Enti as about the self no.
Na FIFA for no.
About the self or just player. Oji ne father oje na jafade ye chairman de dem na go blow ye oba ye never you know
oyeden first of all oyeden
so I'm looking beyond say Ghana for
say odi no ma answer say odi say wo hwe me pa say odi for ba amen no adabia me duane akokọ sere da so me didi amount to si ho me tiakunya papa kama te say de ye tiakunya ye dada ye hu na me dididie afa de aduane de ko man preko no eno kra no me preko no fun
boso me so akatua ba fu
e preko de na wo now the baby you realize your folly you go back. You realize your folly, you go back.
So we no master can.
And if they have realized their folly, all they need to do is to go back. Go and tell what Papa say. Papa Abaye. Sana sabi na ye Jimmy papa. Na ye hu ye Jimmy.
Okay.
Yaba. Yes Rabai. Ji ye biem. Asa mo dey say me kanya den. Because when the FIFA e hu no na Abaye. Aban so se FIFA be aba be sim sesei no so aban Ghana ya to aba no aban so abato ho hia ne sin bibia o wiase ha meboa aban wote ho nyina no de opa nyina ne abato o aban ne de nyina ne se ye beto abade ama no da obeya ma FIFA me ban Ghana ma na abato abo no aban nye enti se wo so waje wade a fa kọ na kọ wade enti se wa akọ na afia kọ pim na kọ bo tiri so na ya ho hwire nye ya you go back. Papa, menu me ho. Manya ni ye.
And send recently everything for more committee bi.
Omo ntimi produce document nimpo. And I'm challenging the woman family.
But say some presentation my president.
Adi ma hwan. Presentation be na way.
What?
Reason why I say aban be bo Ghana for.
No, want to.
Omo produce document. Omo produce document.
O ka saka ya ka so for wi anko.
Omo ntimi produce document.
Anko.
Because such document should be in the public domain. At least snippet of it senye full document na anka ebenya biaka no kra wo mu ni say captain me dey see wo ama na kwesi Mr. West na taso akoku defia no so ene mu amodwen say nyina say abamre mu ni say you have not done enough to convince any aban bia because you see
na yenhwe England because the EPL the leadership etmiama aban hu the economic benefit of the league to the GDP of the country cover the crab they sat down together with parliamentarians to strategize and know how they can still play football
because
the mobile crowd the effect on the economy is huge and nkofo ntimi nkɔhwɛ ball ba ball no dey see ball. But what I say, edu baby no.
A multi-million economy
was paying some of the clubs no, workers, not footballers no, but the other staff no.
No more
because
Liverpool supporters say demonstrations prima workers nika.
Club no kombe.
Enough.
Almost say you have enough men konkoje sika ere here for. Ewa aban de eno no hwe ahia for men konkoje no mo musika na mo gym tin bi hwe entua workers nika supporters na mpene. So what I'm trying to say is the Ghana Football Association, any almost so-called stakeholders, no, they have not done enough to convince government to be when I say government, I'm talking about government. I'm not talking about party.
Yeah.
They have not been able to convince any government in Ghana. Say we be so football ni mu ye pa na we beka ho a. Na we boy na we invest wo mu a. Adia in return, ade bebe no nyese bia bi ni ho so. Indeed.
I say we need captain.
Yes sir.
FIFA Go project pa sika bagana.
Oh, how can you some questions no?
Enye sika keto.
Na say $8 million.
Zakito ho ade a.
$5 million.
Obeka da na odo te ko kan ya. Let's say from question te na we ka ho asema. Ya mana Anlandi ye.
Say na Zakito so we nkwado the messenger the messenger no discuss message.
Ya mana Anlandi ye.
He was right too. FIFA Go project. Ba so wo kwa ban ha ko discuss say wo ka tell FIFA Go project me dey we you. Of which the football people are not ready. It's a small you're not getting it. Sika eba efe honomo. Sika eba efe ho yearly from FIFA, from CAF, and all that. And yes, sika kito. And you see, sadly, now no me Zakito. Any yenuya ancestor air kontokana. Now no me neka say now on tiase.
Moko Congress. Now oye club. Oh, hani ascendo 10,000, 15,000. Say individual so na president of the FA ni ascend their bro. Who say when you benefit biya?
I understand all these things.
Striker, Sikana FIFA de car for Ghana Hanomono. Those monies are not for clubs. No. FIFA doesn't bring the money because of Kotokwane has. No. FIFA brings those money because of the national teams. I don't know I'm say, I want to generate to come bomb who brought away. You know, you be no money. Because as Sikana, a free those quarters in Lebanon. FIFA doesn't know Kotoko. FIFA doesn't know us. Doesn't know Olympics. FIFA knows Ghana. He knows the Black Stars. He knows the Black Stars and all. Because I'm not participating in FIFA organized competitions. And the FIFA discover go project anyway. Or say fire normal. I bet enhanced teams never participating on no competitions. Something we don't do. Look, Sika FIFA Lebanon. We don't need to go to government for money to develop our game. Yeah, economy way there. And yes, system nation is here no. We don't need to go to any government for one dime. We have enough money. I bet me and you develop a game no. I'm a game now. I'm talking with authority.
I was saying, Captain.
So, you don't need to go to the government.
Yes,
FIFA enough, but I don't think enough to take care of your football.
$5 million.
$5 million to all the clubs are. Now they talking about football. No one is Kayo. Out on your account. They're talking about football clubs. And no man, some who this can do
Honorable Senator. You see, asama awaka no. So Kruma say na no kreke dem pa, but so unya could do so na o kan kan na e bo ajo so say ye.
I na chance na abo ajo so.
But I oh kan okro trudu. Wo Senator. Oh kan okro trudu. You see this country. Ibacho engineer Ben bet maybe bia ma my just within short of $1.2 million just then no bet my other brigana $1.2 million
into the opposition I see but my member will inform say all African games no groups draw number Ghana group A yene Gambia Benin and Congo na ye kai tifo ne ahwefo say the national under 20 Black Satellites omo ene regional Ghana name ene group B no omo camp Senegal South Sudan Uganda Tunisia and Nigeria omo ene wo group B Zach yento so
asema was not episode kan nyina say if we are a serious country adia football bet me dia maye no tikai bet me generate from football no enke beja produce many engineers and produce more footballers. That is all he's trying to tell us. Ayampa. Nani amediama so wa. Ene license no msan no. Oba second round or mo first round mpo. Obia asema muntie ni yo. Division 2. And omo sign no from second round. Omo sign second round, no obo second round. And no obo first round this year. And Tiana say within just 1 year. Omo $600,000. Nigeria German bet $600,000 in 1 year.
Say you for no. Team no mo pelamte ma me ban fam. What mama de so mo pe mu kwala so.
No say me e ho asemo.
E no ne ina na wo no.
E ho asemo. Mama
we am te.
Na mo kwala na contract no.
End of the season, I guess 6 months.
End of the season.
Oh,
what's happening now?
Okay. And the baby, Phyllis in the
scan on the man and I know the Debbie. On
Asema honorable Kenyan said government should take seriousness in sports development. Na in football no say any year and na me ma Argentina how they are getting rich. The government is becoming rich and richer in player sales. So they've getting keen interest in player development in Argentina because they know say player develop here on beton me pa cho honorable Haruna Idrisi. Why politics ya me say open there
experienced politicians o ma chepa o ma ye pa on be 5 for can be or say from the time where politics he has never received a cash money in his account of that magnitude on his account. Means he down abroad in politics. How much? Or say, are prepared to pay Ishaku at the end of the season
to Sporting Lisbon.
And Honorable Idrisu and his allies over 40%.
On what transfer?
Of 40%. The amount. Yes, I'm talking about 17 million pounds
for Ishaku.
17 million pounds for Ishaku, right? Almost 17 million pounds. No, they move 40%.
Agent
honorable. Yes. And that it looks like say
17 million pounds.
Why Ishaku Kwama Black Stars? Then I will go into that
because education now educated on how as a government is showing interest in football.
Yeah.
Say boy mukaka say this here.
Me say
for 2 minutes.
Leicester and Sporting agreement say at the end of the season, if Leicester qualifies to the Premier League, which they are on course, they are buying Ishaku 17 million pounds. That money will be given to Sporting, and that contract between Sporting and Ishaku management, Ishaku management will move 40%.
Okay, which Steph has come?
Okay, your own brother, Prince Omar Ibrahim, come home. And Stephas honorable represented Stephas.
Omar Benjamin.
40%.
And maybe 40% no. It means Stephas Benya 6.8 million.
Good.
Stephas agent.
About 8 million.
About 6.8 million a worker. Ebedua, Stephas and the agency, Prince Omar and his agent outside 50-50.
And the Uchema 6.8 and the 34.
Okay.
3.4.
About why don't I do about you saying?
And I say a good money. A good money. I'll be able to be the a good money. Player when you're 3.4.
There are a lot of goodies. What's that deal? Before Sadi will be fan. It will be not Leicester, Egina, I think 15 million
pounds.
Aye. And Sporting, Egina 17. So he has to take Prince Omar and his management to speak to Honorable. Say they will forgo some amount of musica. Team no engine to Mustafa Nyuntum na on transfer boy no. What I say? That 70 bar and that Sikana almost 2 no. Prince Omar and agent na jetum say they will forgo that amount. And the Vanessa say if 6 million crown but not so me no decide say e mu 2 million crown no. O the Leicester for Sportive for Fankan 1 4 million something agro.
Zach, to us.
That's my I say the right investment on my way we will be rich because in terms of resources, I say your gold, your diamond, your timber, your then cocoa no. One natural resources and you go to the kind of football. Football. Skank a big no, but we have greedy, selfish football people. They be selfish interest. How to make their stomach.
Zakito.
No, but
Kofi Zakito. Kofi Zakito.
40%.
Kofi Zakito.
You see, nobody's even talking about it. It's a about Kenya. Who's a chroma? No, Obia on about business, engineer, and all case. Say you better kicking interest in sports. And one area, you been sika na yakwanya bia any papa.
Football is kaumo.
I said football na kanu. We invest ya. Yakwanya bia tutu. One plans no.
Say ye engineers nso free ma. Ofie kwan na oba na wusun. Futuro.
Hwe afi okọ areas na. Areas na mo twa acha no.
There's
no na say utu say I dey e say kwan pa. No o mo twa dey am be am na si na esi wo. I'm in something. I'm gonna draw plans. No, you understand? So, the Akosolo, Jibo, I was said you take keen interest in football proper development. Say, Honorable MP, how do they introduce you upon years in politics? Because Kroma they say maybe I score in politics. Or no, who are rich. Or say, since our politics, says it can boom about to account. So, say, a busy done a problem. This is yes, quantum. No,
no, just only me.
Abom bam. Or who be that on account. This is auto in Saku.
Anyway, this
Send no go talk.
And I'm an or invest more. Who's is how good any do? And I'll go to Carella.
The Yoma Yajiu.
17.
Coach in a jail.
I know my Yajiu.
I'm not a permanent.
Story there, honey.
No, I can't. So, I was saying, Pekana in football. Okay. It is a better by a penny. On Kwan, this cannot, no, Kwan and Kofno Moody, on any chief of staff. No, much no Moody,
I don't know.
Chief of staff from Machinomadi. Esco, no much no Moody, no more take clubs, eh? Now I make sure teams now Morocco, none of the tournament was a techie, say, nay, you. Serbia.
Zito team of the coin.
Listen, teams, only one team, and I know we him. Brekum youngsters. Almost in the junior team of Bechem youngsters. Almost in the junior team of Bechem United. Team like I mean Nimba Kukra, apart from Benab, yes, Benab so oh Kromase. I had team new teams oh at your own Domier. We are cross alaya. Near one team. No one is a Kito FC. Near more players now. So near more players. Now they are out to one. Oh wow, it's a Obed. Yeah, it's a Obed football club. No one could here. Now the players for oh Belfort Academy FC. Now what all the no more here. It is a football say ya. Ebe go Jibo.
Echedi. Echedi yankoi.
Well, we are still talking about this Wolsanata issue, you know. First thing nipa when it comes to fixing your issues, admitting say you are part of the problem. Excuses is made for weak leaders. So, Mr. Wolsanata, come on, you know. So, me pick this portion. The first thing that every football people on, I saw G2 is that Omwankasa as a group, Omunyoma Femudia enough to set a proper foundation for others to lay extra bricks on it. Period. Abrabona aye bono. Estatifiri wankasa also. Se jibo wan settle foundation ya nipa no pe wasem se den oba onya hwe odi bibi papa bi ba besi sunti emfa. So what you say? Now when you look at football people here, what is the kind of foundation o ma set here to krum ha? Other stakeholders baba support to am dynasty me gina ho yi. That's why I have issues with. Blasters you call tournament and your man ko ya Ghana for Kasano. Majority of the football people, they are quiet. Oma Commonwealth. But in common Ghana for Bebramu, they are analyzing football from a pointer and Yomako ya football people mom and I see Kasem Ebeko ya mamo. Because if more football people in a massive investment will give them. So you should be in a position now to protect your investment. But what you common in football phone in common? It looks like they are okay with how their investment, yeah, directing if as when you're comfortable, so everything is okay, your investment you go here. But clearly, you are not getting the reward from more investment. And that's why I have issues. The last time now we can have asem. The last time now we can cut asem. You be saying after this tournament, how many clubs in Aba Bontia are more engaged in a holistic approach to analyze the problems of Ghana football and move along? So we be open up for solutions. People outside the football people no many abre. But mu ankasa omu to boot omo ankasa omo fakano omo ye active in the football business e so omo ni bro omo investment no asem form ho because omo mom no apart from so inform no dodo bebre na kasa so are putting blames on other people. Enti obi kwakase o there be budget ne so pe na ka budget nka ye pe kwan bi so ti bi so e de be share league mu e de be share ha na obi a ye ti bi be share league no be benefit no no asori agira bonte kasa o tia wa o kasa asem no o jiro say ye ko tournament ye spending almost $6.8 million on activities of the Blasters. Opinion we akugina baby say Debbie e so do. Yeah, well, the other countries they are tournament here, they are spending less. Looking at the hardship, the lower system of our football in Sofana. And then Anka says, can you TB and fan beshim na football near Nipane Kebiaman, Nipane Krokas Asemno. On your beneficiary, if this initiative is being processed, on benefit you. Say Nipanu said there be more bre into TB in Bremono. Na football for one anki TB Brenner on any bejeno, on Momo to say Nipana Ampia. And sometimes when you get to a stage, you feel like Kofu Inja Masamomo. No more like want to Tradano Mombre. Because look like wow, Peso Kapapa Momono, Wamompe. Exactly, because Keko tournament you buy. Yeah, football people make I said there be the Ghana Premier League now. What about almost 38 matches now? Oh, less than $50,000. Less than 50,000 because Ghana Premier League good here. When you say dollar rating at 30 now, when you pay $25,000, cry Andrew. They spend 6 point something or Blasters. Obi Kwaka instead of see Benya clubs, you can say there be FA. Let's come together. When we are dealing with issues involving the government, young financial government in Muse, Sasi hoye ye suhobe ye. Into while some investor was wrong, Mummy and Pekka cram from Beshasi Mon. They will not say that. They will keep quiet. They will shift blames. Almost shifty blames, no kwa, no more shift kwa, no more shift kwa. Almost shifting so no more kasa wechiri, cowards. Any hypocrites. Almost kasa wechiri. They will never come out to speak. So Tibo, I'll come back to this issue. Asema Mr. Wasnata Ken. Anybody from football obe predict solutions obe ignore football people ne FA no enya solution ebe boa because solution bi ade bebe bia no omo mbe apply solution ne football for no so if they don't change everything start solutions so we are seeing akwa kogu omo contest na no if they don't apply it useless and that is where we stand now. I'll come back to this. So we share ye ko World Cup and no America. The FA convinced the Minister of Youth and Sports that the national team, one national team, the Blasters, and had $25 million. And they succeeded in getting the government to support this campaign. What we say, if we are getting $1 million of proper investment in our league every year, do you know what will come out of it? $1 million. Imagine, say,
the FA goes to the government with a proper document
to convince the government
prepared
as
document.
To why investing $25 million will help the Blasters. Will help the Blasters. No man convince you. But do local league now, they are not able to build a document enough to convince the government. So they my $1 million for a season. This is the potential benefit.
And I say, better still, the FA goes to the government. Yeah, but I say, yeah, World Cup, here $25 million. Oh boy, MA raise your league, you know, over the course of 3 years.
Good.
Say invested $25 million. When
Benefit.
Honorable, I don't do beton player.
Good.
Enya $5 million.
You better percentage.
I have invested on your $5 million or the back economy.
On the back, government got better tax.
And tax aspect in all the other ones now. Kotoko beton.
Because when you invest, the clubs will be financially sound to compete well in other tournaments in Africa. Remember the value of the players. Therefore, you better this is the potential returns.
It's how the way, Jibo, FA no, any football people no, cannot dedicate a certain amount of money and per consultant and put this document back
and you sue media no and you sue media no to fight such a project
Adeway
you ba say makasa we your documents ni
now media for
no release am media no you release it to the media
the media under pressure
the media na som into am fa Kumasi a say on an average Kotoko game the economy of Kumasi this is the potential benefit no my hotels tebia hotels enya this amount of money pubs enya this caps omo talk caps enya this
fuel
no my
one best that way
na openi ya wonye but it when you say no okuta such
granting interviews do something. It is not by interviewing and do something.
Tibo, you and I yenyere one ya jitum say Kotoko bo match kese e wo Kumasi a ya omo mu free chire ebeji hotels ya jitum yenim chichingafo a omo around stadium a e bo be 3 a no ma start e bonyum e bo pa say Kotoko nse because nkofo be sitting what did they make her say ya wo omo to other things omo benefit ya wo workers e ya adwuma wo ha omo benya omo nsa no adwuma ya wo Kotoko players omo nya omo nsa no adwuma enti e keka ni nyina bomo on one day a ne atro ebia the value economic value of one Kotoko game economy of Ghana this amount so 70 matches saying ya wi ani akodoma ni akoya sa research no ho ni akobrekum so look at these major cities are clubs nebo Sama Boy Takwa Doma Brekum Nkranza ana ebia Techiman Ensuatre Sunyane because there's Bofu Sunyane Yewiani Akwatamale. So on say one match day in a Ghana Premier League, we are talking about when you're less than 8 major cities in Ghana.
Okay.
The economy will be affected by the game because your baby any imagine say your bomb match kese your baby any a ni peko your bomb match e watakwa ani peko your bomb match e wodawu ani peko enti e cut across say Pando Heart of Lions aba omobobo hohoya ya proper research who the impact of Heart of Lions matches you can even go to the extent of adding Division 1 teams. Say Division 1 you are about 48 Division 1 teams on every match day. This is the potential benefit. No what can you now boom and you blackmail the government then American say government in your willing you get the media to hammer this for almost a month. Now what discount? Now why you transparent and proper expenditure. Okay. I was saying Sikana Abeko Jinu. Ni MBC I was say enfa impact man be develop your game nana.
Sir Obed a champion, former communication director of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Echiredi
no a member of the board of directors.
Yeah.
No member of the board.
Yeah. Oh okay.
Board
the management and board members.
And a management board.
Management board.
Yeah.
Okay. Any director no.
Timani Edimudin Koefi as board.
And we are one time a board member of Kotoko.
Nina to me count.
Okay. Tiana we will see via the show.
See idea what my who says he said no I say refer to you as
we will see via the show.
Former board member of the almighty Krobia Kumasa Sante Kotoko.
Yes, program national and yede obede question by Busa Rashid Note.
Yeah.
The current situation. Rashid Note and a agent. Omo every program no. And on mama a video.
Rashid not a video.
Aye.
Meti say na say na ko ba kotoko ba training, ko ba start training.
Mama a video. And na meti story bi. Na me catch as akito so mo ko hwem. Say minister story na ya no kra, obedu betia boa. Say Rashid ono an requested for termination.
I would want to with the Mami Newsmo was there the agent and the management. Say omo last letter to Kotoko. Na Kotoko demanded a termination, which they rejected. So Tiana said, and you know, me clarify.
Okay.
So Kotoko demanded a termination, which they rejected.
Ubetimi ako a promise radio, and afi or a passport on Facebook.
They want started with Kotoko.
Rashid Note, and the current training awoye and a dasono masende diaba. I just say, oh Bobo Haba is what Danny Rasta no.
Matisse say also your fitter any omra because omo hu say otifie no mu twa ne ka no sabi omo tu sika tugu kwa ene oba training na so team the player so this video I'm not surprised because I'm sure say from here then he will join the team for full skill training.
Na time we dey one time go to.
Oh, na say nkofo dey training. Say boxing for no nyina on the time we dey training.
Akwana is serious o.
Say na nia bre say oba no babo.
Ba Rashid we player o.
Ball do nimbo.
Hi.
Ball do nimbo.
Enti Rashid not there so eno no.
Enti afi kotoko season they are about to in team again no. Maford no.
Believable.
Okay.
And I left him was
maybe in team, but in team, honestly speaking, in team, che fiti in, ye be jamna, che bemu, but in team justify no.
Okay.
Ope kotko signings. Yes, ope kotko signings na. Omun team justify obuhuna. Within team beka because Sharif Mohammed unfortunately were pra. Obexre say nipa mienu adwuma nipa ba ko betimi aye.
Okay.
Because at that time na kotokobo two holding one creative.
Na Sharif Baba kuma say.
Yes waba be yen ni POP ni nyoma nyina.
Yes na amunye discipline kakra.
What is discipline some?
No. Akwanshia say. Player abobo. Team player abobo.
Ashi ogun pa.
Player abobo.
Ashi ogun
na akotena mototu. Sade ya de no otwu moto no. Na wotwa kakra.
Anajo. Asan ya anajo so kan ho.
How? A team bon ho katwa akabosome. Say one who ka be
kwa ko me black kakra.
And from the air season
no, he's out of the season.
He's out.
Owi e kura no. A mo friend so omra no no apɛ tamale ho ba bi no kɔkyere ne nan no. Oba na engine ne sa akoso.
No, say the net here no. The net to na say usuma. In the meantime chesen da ne ye no. Ade tena ne ye no. Na say ye suma na e chance na wotimi dia aba because na
so bet na ka mu no.
Play. Ayana mo ntu omofo.
No, but until clubs no. Amume say bebi eduri. I say yasma ke yenya o media for yenya obi aka mo bi.
Hey.
We ya so present to play your be sure say o car. Asma ke am we say na na udu man.
Some young course. Some young course.
I say in team take advantage of this. Honestly, this is second round. Pekotko plays be some moment so.
I'm pressure na fa.
Obit Samoa say. Fuseni Sahaku.
Abodu.
Yes. Fuseni Sahaku. Auguste de Japan.
No. Oh.
Also be uncle. And to court abano. Daddy noms people pronouncing wrong.
Bombeti.
Kote na kote. Kote. Good. Kote abano.
Is it got to go right back say?
5.
Abodo.
Yes, Isaaku. Kote. And Adasa. Prince Adasa on the youth team.
05361611607.
What you say?
05361788883. Ubetimi afre na waba eye program no so 05361611607 05361788883 na also the wasem aba ha eye promise 102.7. Hello. Yes sir, udini baby akase fukasa no wo from tiano ama ne so ama me.
This moment, football and Monamuka and some kind of Prebia Yedi. Now, my question me no, and I'm pressing Busa or Pana for me, of course, who do Team Sinibida. I say, who do Kotoko or who do Kinfesa. The person Busa said, somehow at the puppet and or the Tapo. I tell you, also, actually, I didn't know Dima, I tell you. And I want to watch it. You can't send it free. I just say free Tamalia. But different bois. Then you know, when you I'm telling you, if you want about the pie, I did say free Tamalia. Or person different. I you now I don't know. What we want to watch it.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Yanto aso, hello. Hello. Oh, I'm say. Okay, about your dinner, baby, I got free. Okay, I'm so into me and you know so. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I'm about your dinner, baby, I got free.
You tell me as number and maybe in the free quite also.
Okay. But you number you.
And someone I'm working I made the papa, especially with say on please obey Scano. And say, or say GFP, a short proposal, Coma government, the Musican. But the only thing found on say, before that, Embra satellite need Scarlet as they need national, not a buying book cabo players, some of two players, no. Saying na buying doing this. And I be presently. Some said what do you call it? Mediema, at-home player. That player not toyed. Are binding your say. Let's forget about that. Even interior, interior, even the protocol, another has a two player say, every team say. That kind of the team no. Only clear how tax the man buy. Some of them no. And a player who was signing on fee. Third player no or this cannot or clear tax the man buy. These are some of the things in here. GFP no. Only interest are proposed are not called. Because for the qua, all these things will come out. It's been now problem.
Okay. Abani yadase yantoaso. Hello. Okay. This is back on. Okay. 0536161607 and 0536178883. Ubetimi afre na wabaso. Happy birthday to Honorable Opon Fusu. Oye Kane Minister of Local Government and oye former NDC Member of Parliament for Wasa and Menfi East. And eye na woda. And happy birthday, Honorable Yentoaso Same with course no. Hello. Hello. Oh, Same. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Open your bacho dini baby akase free.
Yeah, very much. Bacho we promise TV ni.
Bacho I promise TV ni.
Hello.
Bacho ye tie wo promise TV ni.
Yeah, very much. Me kase free achim oten.
Okay.
Me masem kakra me work an it. Abai no on university or local teams no more. Sene baya say I'm on for the top players now. Betting I closes yeah, abai no to be benefit to a class no. Now the sika se mun ko mumwa. Then I expect to say first kakesia group issue di what did the boa teams no. I'm a players nika who see come on the course road. This abana memoir. A better na abani enya kakrefi sa players conference.
Okay.
Mean ya Mr. say abani to the them because teams do what are great teams one more break. A no we no Serbia Ubenya sponsor companies via big wow. Yana it means I didn't check a crown.
Okay, that's it for your contribution. Oh, the line bako high. But mon try day betum na waba na ede mo yaba nti sama yamfa bako mienu bi na yen sori so. Omo betimi aba no na yafa omo say the line is here no. Sia
yeah, Zabugu.
See yeah, kwano no.
Yeah, kwano no. Na there are a lot of things. I think that we need to engage, and the government can also bring up a proposal. I bet me aboa Indian football na kusi.
Wa uni akwame kese. US, the United States of America. Kwame Kese, ne stepmother, Edafom.
Oh, Kwame.
Madame Joyce Lovia Boatin.
Okay.
Edia bebina de freno Nana Mafusuya.
Okay.
Na September bosumi ne de woman ne de tosu dunson February bosumi woman. February bosumi ne de tosu dunson. Edane ye memeda ene ye beye na wotweda no. Ewo Etimetim station.
Oh, okay.
Etimetim station. Kwame Kese. I can see our United States of America.
We say we go to June. To do a so be continuous me ko.
Sekesi de minu abrakope. Minu abrakope. Mama was say. Saturday di enemy ai. Archie technician. Okay. Say na nkran kwa so.
Me kwa
so. So on the
15th of March so me bra penny di no baso.
Di
Ferdinand Ofosu Sachi.
Enyandro edu e be ya
15th of March. Ai.
Ya ni musia. Maami nyaako, maame afia nyaako. Tenasi don sia kase ebo no e de aba. Maame nkwa na aba ya na. No fata from pon. Nti ye de musia. Ye be hia nyame ya adoma ochina. Edamu nyina ase koso anati Promise 102.7 saso na wo hwe on Promise TV. News at 6 na etwas.
Dabamo ajo ani akwaba. Ahaya Promise 102.7 Kumasi adumbo sebada ankesie num ana yanim wadi ahia no nsia toso mienu anya abo ne wagefo boso ne da edi kan no nsia ya etoso mienu ana yatra se ye bom kase chichiri pinchem nsam ne dos information centers outward na mana sete tapade num ba ko Facebook live ne so bo Promise Radio na chef wadwen kyerɛ bra yamano akwa bebe ken kan brepem e dia fraka